Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And oh yeah, just take it in. Take it in. This is the mod that I was talking about. This is a 378. Peterbilt 378. And this is I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm not going to tell you where I found it. I'm not being an ass when I do that, but I have no idea what the story with this mod is, and I've seen a lot of drama around it, but it's too pretty not to drive it. And I've started skinning it, but I will tell you straight up, it did not come with a template. So I had to go into Blender and try to make one. And I'll continue skinning it. I'd like to get a stripe going back around the sleeper, but this has, trying not to make you seasick, this has the carrier air conditioner down by the fuel and DEF tank. It's got the compressor and radiator vents on the back of the cab for the AC. It's got a lift axle. It's a fun truck, man. I feel super pleased that I found it because I can't use the Viper 389 because of the problems with the mirrors, with the lag on the mirrors. So, not a 389, 378, but same family. God, what a pretty truck, man. A little bit of moray in the grill right there. Maybe we'll back away from that. Wow. And we've got the limestone hoppers. The center dump has tandem with airlines and electrical. I'm excited. And this is the job that we wanted. We're taking this from Farmington all the way up to, where's my cursor? We're taking this from Farmington all the way up to the corner of the map, up this is going to be fun, huh? All the way up to Raton, and then Raton, Raton, citizens of New Mexico. Let me know in the comments. And then we're going to start making our way back this way, so we're up around this area of the map when the Oregon DLC drops. This 1.31 beta has patched over several times that I've been able to see, and they're working on it. Work in progress, yo. It's 1 in the afternoon. It's going to take us 6 hours to get there. So we will probably be getting in right around dark. And that's the way it works out sometimes. Which way does it want us to go? Left or right out of here? Looks like to the right, to the east. Okay. Right. So it's a Friday here. And it's only afternoon. Sorry, I just got out of a Formula One car. What the hell? What was that? Little debris in the road? No damage. Okay. I just got out of a Formula One car. Oh, the simulation gaming lifestyle. What do you think about that? I think, fingers crossed, but I think I got all my trailer stuff sorted out. I think. And essentially what I had to do was I had to get rid of one trailer pack and then look around and find another to replace it with, which I did. But I think that we're covered for 1.31 for trailers for the foreseeable future. We'll see. Things could change. They always do. So we're good on fuel. How we doing on sleep? 13 hours. Beautiful. We're making money. We're going to have to buy something. It's one of the reasons I bought this truck. We're making money faster than we can, spend it, appreciate it. So we'll have to look into that. Maybe buy some garages. I don't know. We'll spend it on something. And also, the next red light we get to, I'm going to confirm that we have our warp set to 0.9. Honestly, I don't even know if it's doing anything. But I like the idea of the world moving by a little bit more realistically. And ever since I saw that thread with, hey, ever since I saw the thread with the guy talking about, you know, how the game is sort of visually accelerated to make it, I don't know, look better. Now there's that debris again. Yep. Potholes. Oh, SCS. You're too good to me. Right up here, I'm going to set the brake. And I'm going to see if I can do it real quick. Real quick. Right. Brake. Yep. Deep. Beautiful. Oh, look at that, man. It's like a NASCAR pit stop. So, there's been a development. Don't ding me. Don't. There's been a development. I've been alternating Assetto Corsa and Project Cars. And I've been trying to alternate sports cars and open wheel. Well, I had just done sports cars. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh. I was slowing down, waiting for him to get in front of me. How'd we do? No damage. But pretty amateur. Really not happy about that. It's not how I want to start an episode. Project Cars and Assetto Corsa. We just did sports car racing in Project Cars, so that means we're due for open wheel and Assetto Corsa, and the only way I could figure out to make that work was to try to get some kind of a Formula One thing going in Assetto Corsa, which I did. I found a whole mod package. Assetto Corsa F1 Mania 2018. It's got the 2018 cars, 2018 liveries and drivers, 2018 everything, and then separately there's a track pack with all the 2018 venues. And some of them, to be fair, some of them are in the base game. Monza is in the base game. The Red Bull Ring is in the base game. Silverstone is in the base game. I'm trying to think what else. Spain is in the base game, but like Azerbaijan, not in the base game. So I'd download that. Singapore, not in the base game. But I got all my tracks now, and then I use, for Assetto Corsa, I use something called Content Manager. And it lets you, I guess, edit and access and work with a lot of files in an interface, in a GUI, as they say, rather than trying to pull them out and edit them like with a text editor or something. So you can do all kinds of stuff, which I've done, and we're good to go now for a full championship in Assetto Corsa, which I think I'm going to do, and it may take me. It may take me as long to do that as the rest of the Formula One series takes to happen in real life, if that makes sense. Because oh man, it is so hard. It took me, if you just watched the video, because I just posted it like today, if you just watched it, you heard me talking about it. It took me an hour and a half to just begin to get the rhythm for Albert Park in Melbourne. Just to begin to learn the track. And then, once you've learned it, you start optimizing and you start, trying to take off half a second here and a half a second there. And if you take off half a second here and half a second there, next thing you know, you've taken off 5 or 6 seconds. And then you need to do that, well, if we were to run full length, you would need to do that 56 times in a row. And if you do that, well, depending on how fast you are, you might win. And then there's other things like track temperature and how it makes your tires wear, and just randomly getting bumped by AI that decides to not brake when you do, just run into the back of you and knock your wing off. So you can restart. There are some sims, racing sims, where I'm curious if these potholes are like everywhere. I'm guessing, I mean, you can see them, right? Those things that we drove over coming out of the yard. You can see those things. I'm guessing you're supposed to drive around them, because you wouldn't want to drive through a big old pothole. What the hell was I talking about? Assetto Corsa. There are some sims where you can set a reality that does not let you restart an event. So if, like, let's say you're in a 56 lap Grand Prix, and on lap 54 you do something dumb and shunt, as they say, and wreck your car, you're just out and you get no points for that round, and there's nothing you can do about it, which is, that's real life, baby. How do you like that sim lifestyle? Well, if you do that, you don't like it at all. That is not the case, or it doesn't seem to be the case with Assetto Corsa. I'll look around. There may be a setting in there that locks the championship, and once you've begun the first practice of the first event, you're committed and you can't restart anything. But as it stands now, you can restart. But I've been practicing outside of the championship, my same car, same conditions, and I'm curious. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And now, amazingly, I have turned up the AI in Assetto Corsa, which I never thought I would do, because it just kicks my ass so thoroughly and so regularly. I have turned up the AI a little bit. And you know, like, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Have a seat right there, Mitch. Go ahead and move that bag. And have a seat right there. And let's talk as we drive. I really don't know what I want to do about this. And I'll tell you why. I don't know if I want to set the AI to a level where it's difficult for me to win, but I know I'm going to win, right? I'm going to win races. I don't have to win every single one of them. I just need to win enough of them to stack points and get that lid, yo, get that ring. Oh, steering sensitivity. How I love you. Right? You see what I'm saying? There is a temptation, subconscious, below the surface, buried deep within me, a need to win. And so what I'm worried I'm going to do is I'm going to tell myself, oh yeah, I'm totally setting that. These trees look way better than they ever have before. You seeing this render? What's his name again? This looks different. I think this looks better. Huh. I'm worried that on some level I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, let me totally adjust that AI, and I'm going to set the AI in a way that lets me win. And I am going to have to focus, and I am going to have to work, but the outcome is predetermined. I know I'm going to win. And then the other is I set the AI at what I estimate is a good difficulty, and I realize midway through the season, oh no, that's not a good difficulty, that's impossible, right? This is like carry a glass of water without spilling one drop. Some kind of like Zen torture thing. I can't do that. I want to be right in the middle. I want the AI to be harder than I want the AI to be. Yes, yeah, it sounds weird, but you know what I'm saying. I want the AI to be harder than I actually want the AI to be. But I also don't want it to be like a metaphysical impossibility that I could possibly win. I know I'm going way out here. No traffic, no... Just had to swing it way out. Had to swing wide. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And the problem is, I don't know what that difficulty is. And the other thing is, I'm going to get better because I've really never run Formula One in Assetto Corsa, so I'm going to get better during the season. So that's another complication. Like, do I set it a little harder, right? I know that guy. Do I set it a little harder early in the season, knowing that I'm going to get better later in the season, and just trust that I haven't set it too hard? These are the problems that I have in my life, man. I realize, like, it's what, May 10th, May 11th, 2018. I'm playing some video games. I got the air conditioning cranked up. It's hot outside, man. It's like going to be 90. And I'm in the South, the American South, so it's humid. It is like Cambodia humid already, and it's only May. But I got the AC cranked up. I got food in the fridge. I got a little bit of wine. Everything is good. It's all good, as they say. Man, I'm playing video games on a Friday afternoon. You can't get any... Oh, yeah. Hang on. Oh. Right? What's his name again? Don't wreck the truck, but I do love that view. Wow. Right? Man, this is as good as it gets. And these are the things that I have to worry about. Like, what's the appropriate level of difficulty for the AI in my Formula One simulator? In fact, I have another problem. And my other problem is, should I just get F1 2017? Because in doing some research for this project that I've undertaken, I found some YouTubers playing whole seasons of F1 2017. I found one gangster that, I guess there's ultimate difficulty, and then there's another difficulty, like legend or something. Leviathan. Bohemian, I don't know. It's some kind of crazy difficulty. And there's safety car, and there's like full course cautions, and there's a lot of, because there's no full course caution in Assetto Corsa. They'll throw a flag, maybe, but it's something that once you see it, you know, the safety car, once you see it, you realize that it is like sorely lacking from both Assetto Corsa and project cars. You know, the idea of a full course yellow. I'm going slow because looks like there's some little bit of action coming up down here. So then, yeah, so another part of me is like, you know, you just did all this stuff in Assetto Corsa. And I mean, I say I did all this stuff. I didn't do all this stuff. Hey, if you're looking for one of the achievements is like a shortcut, that's it right there. It's on this road to Raton. Raton? That's it right there. Take that over the mountain there, over the hill, and you'll get an achievement. So I just got F1 going in Assetto Corsa. Man, this game looks different. I swear this game is rendering different. Does that look different? Does that look better to you? Is it because we're in a DLC? What's his name again? So it's not like I had to, you know, dig a hole in sand or something. I just tracked down a mod and then I got it all hooked up. And there was some configuring to do. Oh, and it was all in Russian, of course. Do svidaniya. So I did all that, and now I have F1 in Assetto Corsa, but I don't really. I mean, it's really not very F1. How do I want to say this? Yes, it is F1, but there are a lot of things missing once you see something like F1 2017. Then it's like, oh yeah, you know, all these things are missing. F1 2017 is amazing, by the way. So then I'm like, well, maybe I should do that. But if I do that, now I have one game that is only open wheel. And I would be alternating Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, and F1 2017. So if that's the case, then I would still need to split it to be half open wheel. So if F1 2017 is always open wheel, then let's say, I don't know, Assetto Corsa is all sports cars, And the reason I would do that is because Project Cars 2 has Indy cars, which are open wheel. So I would do F1 2017 all open wheel, Assetto Corsa all sports cars, and then Project Cars I would split and do half sports cars and half open wheel. But now I got, well, I did just say I wanted a new sim on the channel. Before we drove over the Grand Canyon, what I was going to say is, it's May 10th, 2018. I'm sitting in an air-conditioned hotel suite playing video games at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, more or less that's what's going on. And I think somewhere in the world right now, some gangster is like running for his life, right? Like somebody is chasing a fool, trying to kill him for no good reason, for nothing. Misunderstanding, hurt feelings. Maybe the guy's just a psycho. I don't know. But some gangster right now is running for his life, and he's not going to make it. You know, of all the 8 billion some people on this planet, I promise you at this very moment somewhere that is going on. That cat has something to worry about. So when I start thinking about like taking video games too seriously, I need to definitely kind of check myself, like you do, kind of remind myself I'm a very fortunate person. I really do have a blessed life. And I don't mean by any specific deity. I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying, man, I got it pretty darn good if that's what I have to worry about. Right. Now swing wide. No traffic. No traffic. No traffic. Beautiful. What did we did hit something though. What did I hit with my trailer? Did I hook a car? I forgot already. Pulled out of the yard. Hit the pothole. I know I did something bad. I know I hit a car or a truck or something. I'll check it on the replay. Either way, I feel terrible about that. Hate to start an episode that way. Oh, it was the merge. That's it. I was slowing down, waiting for that gangster to get in front of me. But what happens is, it's like there's trigger boxes for the AI, and if you get in their trigger box, they stop immediately. They like yield to you. If they're behind you and they yield to you, that's fantastic. That's what I wanted you to do anyway. But if they're next to you when they yield, then you just crash into them. Like right there. Now, to be fair, I'm going to check this on the replay also, but I was looking around for like a merge arrow or something to tell me that I needed to get over, and I swear I didn't see one. So I mean, I started to get over when I realized we were running out of lane, but had I known earlier, I definitely would have gotten over earlier. Right. Good on fuel. You tell me, man, this looks different. I think this looks better. I think this looks mo better. And I don't know if it's the New Mexico DLC because it was released later. Right? I think it's better optimized, maybe. Or maybe it's the patch. Hard to say. Ooh, is that a muscle car? Yeah, it is. From the Jazzy Cats pack, looked like an old Charger, maybe? Beautiful. Right, let's take a look from outside since we're at a red light anyway. There's your screenshot right there. Right. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I need to work out. And then I need to have a glass of wine and have dinner. And the sequence that I'm in right now, I do this is actually my starting point. ATS is my starting point. I do American Truck Sim, then I do a Train Sim World, then I do a European Truck Sim, then I do a race vid, either Project Cars or Assetto Corsa, and then I do a farm simulator video. So this is sort of the beginning of my cycle. So I'm going to do this one right now, and then I may, right quick, I may knock out a Train Sim vid. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to start my weekend. So let me work out, get that out of the way, and then I'll start the weekend proper. Still got basketball playoffs. Still got hockey playoffs. The Yankees just took 2 out of 3 from the Red Sox. Love to see both those teams. They were tied, not yesterday, the day before. They were both tied for the best record in the league at 25-10, well ahead of any other team in the bigs, which I think is super cool. What a great rivalry that is. And I am on the Yankees side of it. I don't really stake a claim on a lot of things. I'm pretty agnostic, pretty easygoing about a lot of stuff. About politics, about religion. I don't talk about nothing, man. I'm talking about video games, not politics. But there's one flag that I will fly, and that is my Yankees flag. I am definitely a fan. I feel like this truck is delivering power very realistically, and I also feel like that warp 0.9 setting, I feel like that's making a difference. You tell me. Oh, we're going downhill. All of a sudden going downhill. You tell me. Am I crazy? I can feel like I'm feeling a difference, maybe. I don't know. Seems to be. Here's something else I just noticed. This game has trucks, it has buses. It doesn't have a lot of RVs. And if you have spent time in this part of the world, there are motorhomes and RVs everywhere. I'm sure somebody has told Pavel that at SCS. He needs to throw, because really, I mean, what is it? It's just a skin on a box. It's like a bus. You don't really need a lot of moving parts on it. So we're going to start making our way back. Now we have this 378, we have 2 389s, and we have 2 579s. And we're not really role-playing in this profile on the ATS side. We're sort of role-playing on the ETS side. But on the ATS side, we just drive whatever we feel like it. I do try to be legit and depart from the city that we were in the previous episode, not bounce around. But as far as what truck we're going to drive, you know, it's always up there. I have a feeling we're going to be driving this truck next episode just because I love it. It's brand new. Well, it's a brand new 25-year-old truck. You know what I mean. But I imagine we'll drive this for a few episodes. But then, you know, who knows, man. I am concentrating just a little bit, I have to say. Just a little bit. I don't know, man. I feel like this game is coming around. I feel like it's a little different. I feel like it's changing a little bit, evolving. Am I crazy or am I just playing it more? You tell me. Right. Going to 55, so I think we're maybe down out of the mountains. Well, not quite yet. Right. Now I think we're down out of the mountains. Also got a realistic headlight mod that I installed. I don't know. I don't know if I really like it. I don't know that it makes my headlights any more realistic. What's going on up here? Right. A little bit of freeway. Okay. Couldn't tell till the mini map zoomed in where we were going or what we were doing. So we're gonna be aha. Raton. This way. Not too long to drive in the dark. We should be there in just a minute. And when I end the episode, what I'll do is hop back to the screen. The game did, the patch updated. I think it's been like once a day for the past 3 days. But I haven't played the game for a couple times. I just saw it updating in Steam. So what I'll do is, when we get pulled over up here, I'll take a look just so I can give you the patch number for what we were playing on today. Just to be a good simulation gaming YouTuber, you know. Keep you up to date on those details, if you're into that sort of thing. Boy, the bloom off those traffic signs is not fooling around. Also just noticed that the headlights were clipping through the bridge deck just back there when we went under. Alright, welcome to... I don't know, I'm starting to feel either Raton or Raton. Here we go. Easy with the turn signal. Enough. Right. So we've got an articulated tandem rig back there. So this is going to be a pull through. We just need to be careful getting in there because I know some of them it's kind of a one-shot deal. Like if you don't get it on the first swing, you can't back up and you can't turn around. concentrating. Do we want to go? I think we want to go over here. I'm not going to look out of cab. I think, do we? Yeah, let's try it this way. Let's go to the left now, and then to the right. The alternative would be to go straight and try to snickety snake through there, but I'm feeling better about this. Unless we went the wrong way, right? Like, looking at the mini-map, we could get to this thing from either the left or the right. Can we get to it at all through here? What? Oh. What have I done? Should have gone the other way. Right. Living and learning. Now, you see what I'm saying? Should we go straight and come at it from that side? I'm not going to look. I'm not going third person to look. I'll look out the window, but I'm not going to look from above. I'm going to be legit. It's right back there. I can see part of it. Is it? Which way? Aha. We do want to go this way. So where did we come in? Did we come in there? Did we come in over here? Oh, this is about to get stupid. But we like it that way. Oh, God. I was just kidding. I don't actually want it to get stupid. Is there a chain there? So I can't even get over there. Well. Huh. Well, can I get back there at all? Is there a second entrance? All right. Just instant jackknife. Right. Hey folks, what are you doing for the next few minutes? You're watching me try to dig myself out of this mess, which I'm going to do. Totally going to do it. Oh, it was so close to being simple, to being nice. There has to be a way to get through there. But I don't remember seeing another entrance. Right. So here's what we're going to do. A lot of these places do have two entrances. So we're going to drive back out to the highway. God. Oh, it's just turning into it's a carnival. is what it is. Right. So I'm going to go back out to the highway. And see. There's another entrance. No, there's not. I can see already. There's a fence. Okay. So, we can't get over there at all. Did we damage the trailer? No, we did not. Okay. So last time we went too far. This time we want to go here. No, we can't. There's... Huh. Okay. So we need to go... Right. Now, I don't know if you've ever actually dropped anything off at a yard like this, at a job site, construction site, any type of industrial work. I don't know if you've ever done any type of stuff like this. I have. Not big rigs, but I have worked in construction, I have worked in trades, and I have dropped things off at facilities exactly like this. And I promise you, there's a guy in an office watching me out the window right now, drinking coffee, and not offering a bit of assistance. And you know the guy I'm talking about. Right? Oh. Never mind. It is pointed the right way. I don't need to come at it from the other side. I just need to pull straight in. Ah. Curse you. Curse you, ATS. Okay. So we're going to pull it straight in here. Alright. Well, we know for next time. Right. Neutral. Wipers off. Lights off. Brakes on. Unhook it. You see how we did. Huh. Okay. All right. This is just getting more and more interesting. Okay. Right. That says go ahead and unload. I'm seeing that properly, right? Okay. Right. There we go. That's all I needed. How'd we do? 15 grand. And we should level up next episode. And where am I going to go from here? Go out to profile so we can check the number. 1.31.0.92s. Folks, thank you so much for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of American Truck Simulator. And we'll see you next time. Take care now.